So, you want to play? Are you sure you want to play? Are you positive?
You never find me resting, I'm blessed and I'm destined. Ground for the resting, yes, and I said it, I'm the best. When I glance out over the floor, I seem to make me it's lights out. This is lost electricity. If you couldn't get me before, you'll never get me out. Plenty of answers for you every time you touch me. Yes, ma'am, whatever this fights on me and now feel nothing but adrenaline gently caressing me. Friends investing me, phones on, testing me. So technically my enemy, real the best. Lights out, oh, that's the door that I run. Running circles from the competition, doing it for fun. Anybody's got a reputation quite like me. 95 IQ, shows and DVDs. Every time I go outside, I got my head held high. I'm touching pure, like the stars in the sky. And I gotta get the money, and I need that. This ain't a talent, it's a gift, they believe that.
We meet again. All of you poor little souls. I have a very big surprise for you, but we're gonna wait. We are gonna wait just a little bit longer because we're going to allow all of these poor individuals continue to run their mouths. Yeah. Because they look awful foolish when they're making statements that they cannot back up. Now pay attention. I know this is hard for all of you big exaggerators out there to understand what creative works actually means. I know it's so hard for you to understand that there are people out there that have some sort of artistic ideology, okay, that understand symbolism, that understand all of the things that go with the topic matter at hand. But you don't, obviously. You want it to be something else because of your own little fantasies. It is not my fault that you misinterpreted my film, The Umbrella Man. So pay attention. The Umbrella Man was based on the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which occurred on November 22nd of 1963. It sure was. Let's go to the real-life event that happened in Dallas, Texas on that day. The Umbrella Man was actually there with the umbrella open as the car came by. That individual was interviewed by the FBI, and there has been tons of speculation about that real-life individual that was at the scene in Dallas, Texas, on November 22nd, 1963. In the summer of 2009, myself and others were on Blog TV, and I'd come up with this idea of making a fictional character by the name of the Umbrella Man. And I'd already figured out that I wanted the mask or the makeup to be checkerboard, because your checkerboard is duality, white, black, yin, yang, as above, so below. Duality. You will see the checkered board in a lot of Masonic illustration or representation, Illuminati, that sort of thing. Yeah. So I went ahead, figured out a pattern, created the makeup, applied the makeup, and it was like a 2.5-3 hour event just to apply the makeup. It was a real pain in the ass. I was approached by an individual out of Oklahoma that makes masks for wrestlers, and he said to me, "You know, Monty, instead of having to put on that makeup, I will make you a custom-made mask for your production." I thought it was a grand idea, and he did exactly that. That production was published in the spring 2010, the very first episode. Matter of fact, there's a Colt 45 beer can that I had to pay for. I didn't have to, but I wanted to, because it matched the era. I also produced the video in black and white to match the year, because for the most part, sure, there was color out there, but a lot of the different information was being shown in black and white. So I tried to make it look as real as possible to that scene. Again, the model is Vicki Miller. She's not wearing a mask in episode 1. No, she's not. And when I was doing research about serial killers, they take these things called trophies, whether it be a lock of hair, a tooth, or whether it be maybe an article of clothing, or somebody's driver's license or passport, or something from the victim. So I decided that the trophy would not be any of those things, but it would be a letter that the victim or the pretending victim, in other words, it's a production, Vicki Miller, would write to her family members. This is all a movie, I'm sorry, I'm just telling you the way everything works so you can get it in your pea brain and understand what you're seeing. And then I promised that I would mail the letter. The Umbrella Man mails the letter. He keeps his word. And then of course the production carries on, and she's no longer with us, but it's all make-believe now. Settle down. And the Umbrella Man mails the letter to himself so he can relive, yet again, the experience or the thrill or whatever you want to call it. Vicki Miller was the actress in episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. Episode 2, episode 3, episode 4 was to essentially focus on the dangers of prostitution. Does that make sense? And in every episode, the supposed victim, it's all make-believe, wrote the letter. And at the end of the video, as the Umbrella Man gets the letter out of the mailbox, who's the person reading each letter? Vicki Miller. I used the same actress 4 times. The first one, she's not wearing a mask. I wanted to use her again for the other because we're great friends and we have been a long time. So I used her for the second one. I hired her to do the second, the third, and the fourth. This is why she's wearing masks, so I could work with the same actress 4 times in a row. I'm so sorry that a lot of you sensitive Sallys out there don't understand how production works. I'm so sorry that you're so afraid of what one guy could produce. I'm so sorry that you're so sensitive about this topic and you thought it was something else. Wrong again. You're being thoroughly destroyed by a senior citizen. How embarrassing. And the people that know me the best are just shaking their heads going, these people never learns, money. They just never learns. Until next time.
Dear John, I know you are wondering where I have been. I ran into hard times and was doing things that I never thought I would do. But I had to pay rent. I knew that it was dangerous, but I had no choice. I thought this guy was just another trick, but I think I was drugged, and he has held me captive ever since. I will be lucky if I make it out alive. I hope that you can understand and forgive me. Love, Linda.
Pretty little girl, pretty little girl, you're my pretty little girl, pretty little girl, such a pretty little girl.